Hey y'all, as you've seen, I got an infestation. You know, that's really cool. I am a little behind this year. I'm definitely not as ahead as I was last year, but even with that said, is the XP gain in zombies just like capped or broken or something? Because last year I was flying through prestiges no problem, and this year it's just been really, really bad. And I think that it is something related to zombies, because I feel like whenever I go over to in-game, levels are fine. They're normal over there. Oh, and by the way, when it comes to in-game, I did die. I lost my exotic and all that. But here's the thing, right? I thought when you died in in-game, you only lost what you gained from that run, not collectively. And had I understood that, I would have not engaged in the bounty hunter things that popped up, and learned from my mistake. And not only that mistake, but also learned that the Rhino mech in co-op or in-game, whatever, does no damage. It did literally no damage. Did nothing. Did no damage to the enemies. Don't know what that was about. But yeah, I understood it in in-game that when you died, you just lost what you had gained from that run, and everything up to that point, had you extracted, was just yours. That's how I interpreted it. Maybe I just misunderstood. No harm, no foul. I just would have played way differently. But regardless, back to zombies. I just feel like the XP or something just isn't there in zombies. I don't know what it is. I'm only like prestige 5, I think it is. And it's just, it's so weird to me because, I mean, last year, you know, I was blown through prestiges, and this year it just feels really slow. Like, I feel like the first 35 levels goes by decently quick, and then, like, you hit, like, 35, and it just, you know, it's kind of like life. You just start plateauing at 35, and then you hit, like, the 40s, and then it just hits, it drops even more, and then you hit, like, the 50s, and then it just plummets into the abyss, you know? And, like, that final stretch of 50 to 55 is such a long stretch for some reason in here. And I mean, like, primarily I've been grinding zombies because I enjoy zombies a lot, and I like modern zombies. Sue me. The game honestly wouldn't be here in its state, or rather zombies wouldn't still be around, honestly, if it never evolved. If it was still exactly how it was in World at War, it wouldn't have the fan base or the popularity it does. But regardless, you know, zombies is one of the first things that I grind because it allows me to, in a PvE environment, gain XP for the weapons and level things up. So that way I can have a advantage in multiplayer when I eventually get over to there. So, you know, my weapons are fully leveled and everything, and I don't have to worry about not having attachments. That said, I just feel like I'm not getting the XP gains that I should be. Double XP, I gotta be honest, I didn't even notice double XP weekend, which really sucks because last year, Black Ops 6, when we got that first double XP weekend, I was getting a prestige a day in zombies, and I didn't get any noticeable increase in XP gains during double XP. It felt about the same. Don't really know what's going on with that. I don't know if that's just a me issue. Maybe it is just a me issue. I don't know. But it really sucks because it's like, I know that I'm not necessarily going as hard in the paint as I did last year, I'd say, but I still should be further ahead than where I am right now. I mean, I could re-download Black Ops 6 and look at my prestige dates, but I'm pretty sure at this point I should be like prestige 8 or 9 compared to like last year. I would be like 8 or 9 last year at this point. You know, woe is me. I love my first world problems, right? I'm very aware that most of the things that I complain about are first world issues, and the heavier things that I could complain about, whether, you know, it's politics or whatever, it's better that I just don't open my mouth, probably. So I don't all the time. Sometimes I do, and I probably shouldn't. But regardless, though, you know, sticking on topic to zombies here, it's just like, I don't know. Am I alone in this? Because I feel like I've seen some other people on Twitter talking about, you know, there seemingly being XP caps or something. By the way, go follow the Twitter. I thirst over celebrities on there, you know, tweet stupid, dumb things all the time. So feel free to follow me over there. And same with TikTok, where I mostly comment on muscular women's videos asking them to throw me through a wall. Respectfully, of course. And I also thirst over cosplayers. But that's not the point, right? No. It's just like I like to have some like wording from Treyarch or something if the XP gains are working as intended or if they're not, because quite frankly, like I've popped pretty much all my double XP tokens that I've had hoarded, and I feel like it was just for nothing. Like I feel like when I had them popped in game, it felt fine, it felt normal, but in zombies it just did not feel like I was getting as much XP as I should have been, and you know, I'm just putting it out there to see if anybody else feels the same way, if anybody else has noticed these potential issues, and if they are potential issues, then, you know, getting it out there so hopefully maybe it gets fixed. You know, maybe I can get my double XP tokens back. No, probably not, but that's okay. So yeah, it's just like, where's my XP, man? Where's my XP? And I am mostly ahead of the community, you know, like being prestige 5, I think I said I am, which I think I am. It's the electric skull one, which I'm pretty sure is prestige 5. So it's like I am really ahead of the community already. You know, there's people that are ahead of me. There's people that had infestation before me. But I tried like the Klaus method or the fog method, and quite frankly, I wasn't the biggest fan of them. I'd rather have been on the farm, you know, trying to multitask. So that's kind of where I was at, but still ahead of the curve, sure, but I should be further ahead, and I feel like that it's all tied to zombies and zombies XP gains. And so I don't know, just getting it out there, you know, seeing if you also have that same issue. But regardless, tomorrow should probably be the ammo mod video, and then I'll make the field upgrade one as well. But I might hold off on that and wait for the DLCs and the reprised stuff to come out. But at the same time, this way I can milk it for more content. So maybe I'll just go ahead and get those videos out sooner rather than later. But I just wanted to air out the whole XP thing because, like, where's my XP, man? Where's it at? And but yeah, so, you know, got infestation now. I think that I should be further along the prestige track, but you know, whatever. Woe is me. First world problems in a game. You know, crying about pixels. Yeah, it's a privilege that I honestly love having, and I'm very aware of it being a very lucky privilege that I get to cry about pixels and complain about pixels. It's a great pastime. It really is. And I, you know, and just a little sidetrack here, because we love getting sidetracked here. It's a great pastime. I think that that's something that I wish more people were consciously aware about, is like, these are first world issues, and we're very fortunate to be able to cry about pixels. So I'm going to enjoy that privilege for as long as I can. So, you know, I'll keep crying about pixels all I want. With that said, thank you for watching. Let me know if you're also experiencing these XP issues, you know, and all that stuff. And other than that, yeah, I will see you again tomorrow with another video, probably the field upgrades, or not the field upgrades, the ammo mod stuff with the augments. And so yeah, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Stay hydrated. Love you. Bye. Mwah. I got the shivers.